what's up. Got some drink in my cup. Got my up in my blood. Niggas try to keep up. And they call my son. Go to the moon. Go to the moon. Go to the moon. Daddy tell me what's up. Got some drink in my cup. Got my up in my blood. Niggas try to keep up. And they call my son. Chill. What? What? Chill.
Hey, what's going on, folks? I'm your dude Very High, and like the title says, this is GTA 5 Drip 2.0. I'm going to show you how to mod Franklin out from head to toe, from the rooter to the tutor. I'm going to show you how to install hair, new skin, face texture, earrings, diamond rings, bracelets, belts, pants, shoes, teeth, gold, grills, everything you can think of, t-shirts. So from head to toe, this is going to be the ultimate modding tutorial for clothing in GTA 5. And if you don't know how to mod, check out my mod essentials video for 2021. If this is not your first rodeo and you want to know how to install these mods, check out the tutorial timestamp towards the end of the video. Also going to have links in the description for every clothing mod you see us wear today down in the description. Let's waste no time, guys. We're going to need two things to get this party started. You're going to need the mods installed with Open4, and we're also going to need menu. So I'm just going to hit F8 on my keyboard here. And as you see, we do have a very generic, basic looking Frank. No offense, Frank, no offense. But we're just cooling out in the kitchen. Once we have menu launched, we're going to go to player options and wardrobe. We have lots of different things to choose from. We can save outfits and load outfits, decals, damage like blood, and tattoos, accessories. Those are going to be your, for instance, glasses. Like we got these Gucci glasses from the All Ice Everything mod. Those are pretty cool. Those are one of the mods we got installed. And we also have a mod, that same mod has these earrings, and we can filter through the different textures here and check out all the different types of earrings. And if we go back up to type, it'll change the slot to the second variation of earrings, and we go down to texture and it's going to show us the other textures available. So this is a pretty cool mod. Let's go ahead and back it up. Now we're going to move back to the main wardrobe menu, and we're going to check out the head. So the head is where Franklin's textures are stored and stuff. So we've installed 3 different head textures. We got this medium fade with tattoos, facial hair, high fade, and a blonde high fade. Those are the 2 types we have so far. Then moving on to the beard, I did install Franklin's he got like a little goatee popping, not that, this right here. So yeah, I installed this mod that gave Franklin a goatee, which I thought was pretty cool. Again, everything's linked down in the description, folks. Now for the hair, I did install a hair packer too. That mod that you're about to see right here is my favorite so far. This also comes with different textures for the hair. Okay, we got that Sakura Blossom pink. We got the Sakura Blossom rose, Sakura Blossom petal pink. That's what I calls it. We got this icy white, a little burnt sienna. And then we got this crazy little Uzi Vert looking purple stuff. And in a future tutorial, guys, I'm going to show you how to change the color and retexture some of your mods too. So we're just going to stick with the classic black dreads. And now torso is going to change up our shirt. I did install the loose shirt mod from Pro Trick. It's a classic 3D model, and a lot of people make textures for that shirt. So we're using that as the base model. And then we got some these brand new whole lot of red Playboy Cardi textures. I just had to install these. I was going to use a different pack, and then I just saw these last minute. So we got these installed, and these are pretty dope. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we got some Cardi B shirts. Cardi B? I mean, we got some Playboy Cardi. We got some Playboy Cardi shit. My bad. Fucking Cardi B. Damn. We got these sweaters also. And these are also in the tutorial too, so don't trip. Boom. Yeah, this boy's on some demon time for real, bro. I'm starting to believe that these fools really are possessed by some demons. Like real talk, real chat. You know what I'm saying? Like, these boys really got some issues, man. And also, if we go up to the top of this menu here, there's a front view button. We just click that, shows our whole body head to toe. So now we're gonna move on to our legs, and I'm gonna show you some of the pants that we installed. We got these pants. They overwrite some default pants. They're kind of cuffed, and they only come in one texture. So we have these pants that's loading different textures, but then this is one of the Serenade textures, along with these patches right here. And those patches look kind of cool. And we have one more pair of pants. These right here, these ripped, destroyed jeans. I mean, them thighs looking kind of thick, especially that right thigh. That thing got a lot of meat at the top. It looked like one of them little turkey legs from the fair. I just saying, I'd taper them in a little bit. I'd bring them in just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got quads that big, man, I mean, what are your calves doing all day? You might have a tumor. So I'm gonna just run it back. I do like these pants. They have a kind of like a washed black and a blue denim. But, you know, just for ratchetness sake, we're going to rock it with the zippers, you know, the patches. Now we can play with the hands. So the hands are going to have jewelry on them because of the all icy mod. There we go. We got some rings. We can also change the color of those rings. And the color of the jewels will change as well. And we get this crazy iced out bracelet. I mean, really crazy iced out bracelet for sure. And then we can also just have rings or this bracelet. I like this simple bracelet. You know, we're going to change that to platinum and just keep it, you know, do it moving after that. I'm going to go to shoes. Now, shoes, we installed some Balenciagas, and I did install some Air Force Ones. The Air Force Ones, you know, any shoe you get is going to install the same way. I just happen to get these Air Force One off-whites. And you can install textures for these shoes as long as it's made for the same mesh. So, you know, the way you install mods is pretty straightforward. We just installed a lot. You feel me? So, yeah, we got these Balenciagas. Shout out to Azul Plays. Made by your boy Z and Crush, or just Crush on GTA5mods.com. Yeah, so there we go. We got our Balenciagas, our zipper patch pants, our Cardi, all red everything, some earrings, some hair, goatee. Now it's time to we got to get some Grillz. So what this is going to allow us to do is give Franklin some gold Grillz. So I'm going to back it up real quick, and we're going to go to moods, and I'm going to go to burning so we can see Frank's teeth, just so I can show y'all real quick what it looks like. So there we are. We're going to go back to our wardrobe, and we're going to click on teeth. Now, the only reason you see the camera zoom in like that is because I have a camera mod that allows me to zoom in and stuff. That's how I do my screenshots. But as you see there, right there, we got Franklin's teeth changing textures. Gold's on the top, gold's on the bottom, silver on the bottom. So that's cool. You know, some ratchet down south nigga shit. Excuse my language. Then we got some rose gold. We got some canaries in there, and they got like a mix. And yeah, so there's only 3 textures on that. And then this next one is pretty tight. Let's get a good look. Slow it down. Yeah, these have words on them too. So that one says street. I think it says Grove Street, but it's hard to see the top lip. This one says dream. I'm not sure what the top one says. And then this one says 1988, and then this one says 27. So I think we're gonna rock with either this 27. Yeah, we're gonna rock with this 27, most definitely. All right, so let's back it out of those teeth, and now we're gonna move on to accessories. And we're gonna go to accessories tops. What this is gonna do is, oh yeah, this is where we're gonna access our Gucci goggles, or our Supreme headband actually. And in the tutorial section, I showed you how I switched textures out because the other ones were loading and I wanted the red one, not the black one. But now that I think about it, I should have just kept the black and white one. But yeah, we have the Supreme headband right here. And also in accessories is where we got the big ass watch. So let's go to accessories. I'm gonna go to slot 20. Bam, look at that gigantic watch right there. And same thing with the watch. You can change the diamonds, the colorway inside of it, you know, black diamonds. I think that's, yeah. So it's got, what, 6 different textures right there. You know what I'm saying? And you can get as ratchet as you want with it. Task armor. And by the way, guys, you can only have, you know, one of these at a time. So we can't have the watch and the Supreme headband. I haven't figured that out yet. But if I find out, I'll let you guys know in a future video. Now, the task armor, this is where we get our duffel bags. I play a lot of LS Life. So what I did in the tutorial was I named my Gucci bag to replace the duffel bag that we get. So in LS Life, you get a bunch of work, you got a bunch of dope, a bunch of money, whatever. You get a duffel bag. This changes the duffel bag to a Gucci bag. So I changed it to Task 001, and this is what we got. There's that Gucci bag. Feel me? All right, now we got our Gucci bag. Our next move is going to be emblems. So the emblems is where we're going to get the Gucci goggles. You know, you see how we get these decals. And bam, there we have our front-facing Gucci goggles. It actually says Gucci on the goggles itself. It's pretty tight. Very dope model. Also made by Crush. And we got the side version. And these also have different textures and colorways. I like that one. But if we go back to the first one, it has a little bit more. So yeah, we got these right here. Red. And then that's it. So I'm going to stick with the side. And we're going to get the white ones. There we go. You know, we're going to need, we got all this drip on, all this weight on us, all this money on us. So we're going to need something to hold it up. We're going to need a belt. So in the tops outer, that's where we get undershirts and things like that. And a belt. We got this awesome off-white belt that does wrap around the character's waist. So if you were to remove their shirt, you'd be able to see that off-white belt go all the way around. It's pretty dope. I think it's really cool. Of course, it only comes, oh, it does come in these 2 textures. So we have the yellow and the red. I think we're going to stick with this red, black, and white. The yellow is cool, though. It's a nice contrast. Man, we got so many chains. I just stopped on the Gucci hat. But yeah, we got so many chains. We got rope chains, Cuban links, double Cuban links. We can change the textures on those as well. And they do have a lot of detail on them. We got the rope. We got these crazy ass chains too. That gets kind of crazy. And these are all colored customizable. We got these. If you switch through the textures on these, we got a G-Unit chain, a Young Buck chain, Black Wall Street, and a Terror Squad necklace. Then we got the Medusa, and then this ridiculous Statue of Liberty, and then a simple cross. You know what I'm saying? I think we're going to keep the simple cross. I mean, it's kind of ironic considering the shirt that homie's wearing right now. You know, we got to keep it, we got to balance it out. You feel me? But yeah, if we're going to wear the necklace, we won't be able to wear the Gucci goggles. Now we can call it a day. Oh, and there's one last thing that we got with this all ice everything, you know. So check this out. We got a stack of money, y'all. We got the money phone. The money phone never left. So if I were to, the only downside is you can't see your phone. You don't know who you're calling. Let's go hit that money phone. Skirt. Franklin's like freaking out. Yeah, so that's the money phone right there, folks. Let's do that quick drip check, head to toe, from the rooter to the tutor. Know what I'm talking about? We got the hair, the Gucci goggles, and if we wanted to, we could put the Supreme headband on. We got that. We got the earrings, the bracelet, the rings, the watch, the shirt, the off-white belt, the patch, serenade pants, the Balenciagas. We got the total package with the Gucci bag. I'm going to show you how to save your outfit. So if I go to wardrobe again, outfits, I'm going to hit save. We're going to call it, oh gosh, I just loaded the whip from the Jesus Christ mod. Check that video out too, man. Oh my gosh. We're going to call it White Cardi. Okay. Boom. We got our outfit saved. I got some other outfits I saved as well. I'll show you guys real quick. Let's see. We got this hype. Wait, let me make sure White Cardi saved in here before I do anything. All right, we got this hype outfit. Apply clothing and attachments. Boom, we switched the hair up. We switched the shoes up. Whole new outfit. And all we had to do is go to our outfits and just load something up. But these are some pretty dope mods, some pretty cool textures. I just thought it was definitely worth showing people. And hopefully, you know, you guys learned something from this. Oh, see, look, we can see the belt right there. And please, if you have anything you want to see on this channel, drop that down in the comment. Let me know. And if you have any problems, drop those down in the comments too. You know, we get it solved. Somebody's been there. Somebody's done that. We'll get it figured out. No problem. But yeah, the tutorial's coming up after this, y'all. So all I got to say is, you know, stay dangerous, stay safe, and don't get caught. I'm gonna do very high. And until the next video, I'm gonna see y'all. Peace. Hello and welcome to the tutorial section for this video. Let's just start right away with what we're gonna need. You're going to need Open4 to modify files, and you're going to need to start with this particular mod. This is how we're going to install clothes without actually replacing the original files. We're going to tell the game to look at these clothes instead using Easy Mod Folder, just like in my previous video where we replaced Franklin's cars. Now go ahead and download this. And guys, if you don't know how to mod, this is your first time modding, go ahead and check out my other video where I give you the bare essentials and basics for beginners on how to start modding for GTA 5. If you already know what you're doing and you want to follow along, you got all the tools already, let's continue. So we're going to be installing quite a few mods, guys. We've got the EMF Easy Mod Folder. We've got the loose shirt base mesh. We've got Franklin's new face. We got some t-shirts, some pants, a belt, some more pants, a Gucci bag, some ski goggles, and a headband. Oh, also some Balenciagas. We're going to download some shoes as well. Let's get right into it, and all the links will be down in the description if you didn't already check that before. So I've got Open4 running right here, and I've got all of my files that I'm going to install right here already extracted. So first things first, I'm going to hop into my extraction folder and go to my EMF SP. I'm going to click on this README file right here. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. I'm going to look for this line that we have to add to our DLC list. So without selecting the quotations, I'm going to highlight the text, hit copy, and then I will close this. I'm going to click on mods and Open4, update RPF, common data, and I'm going to scroll down and look for a file called dlclist.xml. I'm going to go towards the top and enable edit mode. That will allow us to edit DLC list. I'm going to right click, hit edit mode, scroll down to the bottom of this list, and we would basically just go to the very last line on this list, paste in what we got from that text file, and simply hit save. All right. So we've just told the game, hey, look for this DLC pack when you load. We're going to go back to our update. Let's go mods, update, X64 DLC packs. Now we need to drag and drop the EMF SP DLC pack into Open4 by selecting it from my extraction folder and just dragging it right over. So you'll see the folder name is the same item type tag we pasted in our DLC list. So let's open up EMF Single Player 1, X64, and out of these 4 files, the LevDes, you got PEDs, SP overlay, stream ped props for like glasses, earrings, things like that. And then we have the stream ped players. This is where we'll place our clothing, hair, facial stuff. I'm going to click on player 1 for Franklin. Now that we have our player 1 folder, it's completely empty. I'm going to go back to my extraction folders here. We're going to start from the rooter to the tutor. We're going to start with the hair. So I got some hair packs here. This is my favorite hair pack. The YDDs, those are 3D tech models, and then the YTDs, those are the textures. So we're going to select all of those textures and file and 3D models, drag them right in. If you want, you can take a preview real fast. It's going to show you what the 3D model looks like. All right, moving on to the goatee. I'm going to click on this goatee file here. We're just going to copy those, drag them in. I'm just going to install one hair pack, guys. If you want, you can install this. I'll leave the links down in the description as well. Then we're going to go on to the face. Now, the face is just textures. It's not going to be anything 3D model related. So we're just going to select blonde for the blonde haircut, the blonde haircut face, the high fade head texture, and then the medium fade. Boom. All right, folks, for the shirt section, we are going to be using two particular models. You can find these on GTA5mods.com. And for the textures, we're going to use this whole lot of red merch pack for Franklin that just dropped, forcing me to re-record this section. So we're going to download the loose shirts for Frank. This is going to be our base mesh to apply these textures to. We also need to download the base mesh of this model, the off-white liquid spray hoodies. So I've got those downloaded already. I'm going to click on my loose shirt, and all I want to keep is the upper underscore 004 underscore UYDD. The YDD is going to be our mesh. That's all we need. And we're going to make sure edit mode is enabled. I'm going to drag and drop the mesh over, and we should have it right here. Excellente. All right, don't worry about that texture. And we are going to back up. Let's go ahead and get our off-white hoodie. All right, and we're just going to keep the upper 000, drag and drop. Right, anyways, we're going to drag and drop that over into Open 4. There's our hoodie. Excellent. Now let's go ahead and we're going to just go back to our whole lot of red t-shirt and hoodie pack. Let's go to the hoodies. We'll just copy those, drag them over. Then we will back it on up. Look at our tees. Select all of our tees, and we will simply drag and drop. There we go. Now we should have all of these shirt textures for the whole lot of red pack, and we successfully have installed all of our tees and sweatshirts. Let's take a look at these, see if they loaded any textures, and if they didn't, it's okay, because in the game you're definitely going to see them, no problem. Now we'll go back and we're going to install the pants. Boom. Now we have three types of pants. We have destroyed jeans. So I'm going to select all of these textures, except for the upper. I don't need those. So I'm just going to select these three files here. The lower pants mesh and the two textures. Next, I'm going to do new pants for Franklin. This has like a cuff. We're going to select the lower textures and mesh. We do not want this. This is just a hat. If you want to, you can install it. All right, we've got our second pair of pants, and now we have our Serenade jeans, a 2-pack. Let's go ahead and click jeans, and we have our mesh and two different textures. Boom, just like that, we've got our pants installed. Guess what we're gonna do next? We're gonna do the same exact thing for the shoes. We have these Balenciaga triple S's. We're going to click on the replace version of this, and same thing, we're just going to drag over and drop them down. Now you'll notice that the model is on feet underscore 000. Anytime you see a model that starts with 000 and those three after the initial model description, and you see like those three numbers, anytime it's 000, it's going to be the default item. All right, so you'll spawn into the game with these as your default shoes and the hair 00 as your default base hair. Okay, backing up, we got our shoes installed. Now it's time for the Gucci bag. So I have this Gucci bag with black shades. We could install the shades, but I'm not really that interested. So we're going to go with the Gucci bag. Okay, so now we are moving on to the bag section here. We have this black Gucci bag, as you'll see right here. And the only thing we are going to change about this bag is what it's titled. So we're going to click on this folder, Franklin, and we're going to skip the shades and just go for the bag. You can install the shades if you want, but one thing we'll notice here is that the shades are considered an accessory, and the backpack will consider itself an accessory, and we do not want to do that because we have other assets like the headband, or the headband will also be an asset. So this accessory, this ACCS means it's an accessory. What we want this to be is task, so it will be a bag. For instance, when you're playing LS Life and you get a lot of work, you pick up a lot of dope or a lot of money, you get a duffel bag. This will replace the duffel bag. So I'm going to call this, let's back up the ACCS and type task. Boom, that's all we had to do. Actually, no, we're going to change it to task 001. Okay. That's the duffel bag that we'll be replacing right there. So we'll change the texture also to task, TASK underscore DIFF 001 underscore A underscore uni.ytd. Excellent. Let's drop that in. You can take a look at the model here. And if you wanted to, you can also add the texture and take a look at it. Boom, there you go. That sometimes it works on 3D models inside of Open4. Sometimes that doesn't work as far as looking at models with their live texture. So moving on to the next phase, this will be accessories and bling. Okay, we've got belts, we've got a ski goggle, a headband, and all ice everything mod. That's where you're going to get your grills, your earrings, your watches, your necklaces. So let's start with the off-white belt. This one's pretty cool. Check this one out on the links if you get a chance. We're going to click on belt, and we have these J-bibs. Now the way J-bibs work is they are what will be called, they'll be in the tops menu. So this is like things like neckties or undershirts or things like that. So this will be number 6 on that list. We're going to drag and drop just like that. We've got our off-white belt installed. The next move is going to be, our next move is going to be installing the Gucci ski goggles. So we have a front and a side. So we're going to click on, I believe we're in front, then model. We're just going to drag this down. Since it's a decal texture, I believe it doesn't need, oh yeah, that was the model. Here's our texture. I don't know what I'm talking about. These are different colorways for the Gucci goggles. Now we are going to go to the side, click model, drag in that YDD, go to our textures. There we go. Let's make sure the decals for both of those are loaded in. Seems like some of them made it. Everything is accounted for. Awesome. Now for the annoying part, the ice. So the all ice everything, we're going to click on the all ice everything, open it up. We're going to click on mod, go to StreamPed players folder. Now here's where it gets annoying. So at the very bottom, we have a file that also says upper underscore 004 underscore u.ydd. I am not going to install this because it will replace my actual upper 4 that I have in Open4. The version they included with this particular mod, the mesh is flipped around in reverse. So any textures you try to put on it are going to be backwards. So I'm not going to install any of these YDDs. I'm just going to select the TIFF underscore diff and everything above that. I believe these meshes are to compensate for how the chains form over everything, but I'm not too worried about that because I really want to use the grills and the earrings and the rings for the most part. So we're going to drag these over into Open4. It's going to take a little bit of time because it is 98 items we're adding to our library. All right, we've got everything added. All of these decals, necklaces, earrings, chains, all kinds of cool stuff is now added. Let's back it up, and then we'll go to StreamPed props. So in Open4, we're going to back up again, and go to StreamPed props in the EMF SP DLC. Click player 1, and we're going to be installing earrings and some Gucci shades. All right, so let's go ahead and drag these on over. And there we go. We have our earrings and we have some shades. Awesome. Not only can you keep the sun out of your face, but you can blind people with some baguettes. All right, we've got all of that installed. Let's back up and open 4, and then we'll back up in our extraction folder. We're going to now click on this menu outfit folder. Okay, there is going to be an XML file in here that says all ice everything. What we have to do is we go to our main GTA 5 directory, like so. I'm just going to show you guys right now. I'm going to go to my C drive, program files, Epic Games, GTA 5. I'm in my main directory, and I'm going to have a file called menu stuff. Click that, then click the outfit folder, and all we have to do, as you can see, I've already done this. We would just drag the all ice everything.xml into our outfit folder, and voila. If you want to hit the readme, it tells you what everything does, where to put the jewelry, where to put the sunglasses and earrings. And the extra fun folder is going to change Franklin's phone into a wad of cash. I'm not sure what YMTs do, so I will not be messing with that. And if the watch doesn't want to appear in game, that's what the outfit XML does. It will load the watch onto your player's wrist. There you go. All right, we are done with that. Let's get back into Open 4 and install our extra fun. So I'm going to click on extra fun here, and then inside of Open 4, I'm going to click on my Lev Des folder, and we're simply going to drag and drop. Let's take a look at the prop, and boom, it's a phone in Franklin's hand. You will not be able to see your phone as when you have this installed, but it does look cool. You got a wad of cash. It could be bigger, but hey, for what it is, it's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and back up. I think we got everything installed. Just got to do the Supreme headband. So now we're going to go back up and Open 4 again. Go to our StreamPad props, or StreamPad player 1. And I'm going to go to my extraction folder, go to my Supreme headband, and it will show us here. We have our Supreme headband mesh, and then we have some Supreme headband textures. For whatever reason, for me, these textures have not been showing up. Just one of them has. The first texture is the only one that'll show up for me. It's the black one. And I really want to put on the red one. So I'm going to show you guys how to replace textures. First, you would want to go to your original black one here. And just to back it up, we're going to hit Export Selected. Make sure edit mode is still enabled. And all I did was just call this black. And then I saved it as a PNG down here. Like so. Alrighty. And then what I did next was I went to the texture I wanted, opened that up, also went to Export Selected. I call this red, saved it as a PNG, hit save, close that out. And then I went back to the black texture. I click replace. I locate the red image I just saved. And voila. There we go. I now have replaced a texture with another texture. That's the only part of this mod I'm going to install as far as the bandana and the different textures. I'm not going to install these feet or the hidden gift, which is just some hair, some dreadlocks, which are made for the Supreme headband. If you want to, you can install that and check it out. And I believe that's it, guys. That is what it takes to install all the mods you saw in today's video. If this helps you out, please help me out and subscribe to the channel, drop a like, and if you have any questions, drop it down in the comment section. I'm your dude very high, and I'll say it again. Stay dangerous, stay safe, and whatever you do, don't get caught. I'll see you in the next video, y'all. Peace.